potential on photocurrent. So to study the effect of potential on photocurrent, we consider one evacuated tube. In that evacuated tube, we take a photosensitive plate which we represent by C and collector plate which we represent by A and quartz window. From this window, we allow the light to get illuminated on the surface of photosensitive plate. When the light get illuminated on this photosensitive plate, electrons uh, get out of it, and the process is known as photoelectric effect. And those electrons being negatively charged get collected on this collector plate, and they are getting collected on this collector plate because this collector plate is having positive charge. So in order to represent this whole process graphically, first of all we are considering that we are allowing the light of intensity I1 to get illuminated on the surface of photosensitive plate C. Now, when the light get illuminated on this photosensitive plate C, then electrons get ejected from it and get collected on this collector plate. So, intensity, when intensity is I1 and case 1 we are taking, case 1. When during case 1 we are considering that this collector plate is at positive potential compared to this photosensitive plate. Okay, so for to represent them graphically, we are considering on the y-axis we are going to represent the photocurrent I, and on the x-axis we will represent the potential, that is collector plate potential. Let's call it anode potential. Anode potential. So when the intensity is I1 and we are considering collector plate at potential, at positive potential compared to this photosensitive plate. Now if we are anode potential, this one plate potential, if we are going to increase the potential, this anode potential, then the electrons which are ejected from this photosensitive plate, they will get collected on this collector plate. So when the electrons are moving, that means current is moving, and that current is known as photocurrent because this current is due to the photoelectric emission. So when we are increasing the anode potential, when we are increasing this potential in a positive direction, then the current is increasing. So we represent it in a this way. So current is slowly and slowly it is increasing. So it is increasing over here. But there comes a time when all the electrons get collected on this plate, collector plate. Now this collector plate cannot further collect more electrons, and when it cannot collect more further electrons, so no further current will flow, means current will become saturated and this collector plate will not take more electron, and the collector and the current is going to be saturated, means it will not increase. So here we will make the current will become constant. How much we increase anode potential, no matter how much we increase it, but the current will become saturated. So this becomes saturated current. From this point, no matter how much we increase its potential, but the current will not increase further because this plate has stopped collecting the electrons. Now, we will reverse the case. We will make the case 2. In case 2, we are making this collector plate potential at negative compared to this photosensitive plate. Means now we will decrease the potential of this plate in a negative direction. So now when we decrease in a negative direction, then the electrons which get collected on this place at this plate will get reflect back and they will start moving towards photosensitive plate C. But all electrons are not going to reach at this photosensitive plate C. Only more energetic electrons, means the electron which are having maximum energy, are only going to come back to this plate C. So that's why the current will decrease compared to here when the anode potential was increasing. So the current will decrease. So it will continues to decrease as we are decreasing the anode potential, and the potential at which this photocurrent becomes zero, means this is a point at which the photocurrent becomes zero. We call it as a stopping potential. Stopping potential. The potential at which photocurrent become zero. So one term come over here is saturated current, other is stopping potential. This is a place where this is a potential at which photocurrent will become zero. Now this is for the intensity I1. If we are going to increase the intensity of it, then also same curve we are going to obtain in a similar way only. But the only difference is now the saturation current will be, the value of the saturation current will be more than the compared to the previous one. But the stopping potential we are going to get the same. This is for I2, this is for I1, intensity 1, intensity 2, and for intensity 3 also the further saturation current will increase, but stopping potential will remain same. So what we have concluded, that stopping potential do not depend on intensity. How much we increase intensity, stopping potential will not affect. Stopping potential is independent of intensity. So this is the effect of potential on photocurrent.